Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LWA Heatwave. The temperatures outside are rising up, and it's time for a pay-per-view anyone will never forget. And here is the leader of the way. Johnny Gargano used to be kind of the heart and soul of LWA, a mostly loved person here, but after he lost the tag team championships along with his partner, Tommaso Ciampa, who he would be facing here tonight, he turned on him, and ever since then he's been getting the best out of Ciampa. This will be their third matchup here, and it's in an I Quit match. And here is the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, wasting no time getting down to the ring tonight. This is sure to be brutal. We've already seen brutal matches between these two before, but to win the match, one of these men is going to have to make the other say that they quit. So this is going to be insanity here. Is this the final match we'll see between these two? Tommaso Ciampa said this was the end, but you never know who will come out on top. Gargano leads the series between these two 2-0, but here we go. In the middle of the ring, throwing strikes at one another as Gargano hits him with a big strike, but a big chop right back there from Ciampa. Big forearm right there by Johnny Gargano, and oh my goodness, a big boot sends Gargano out the ring. Now here comes Ciampa with a big knee off the apron. And Ciampa trying to send Gargano into the post, misses, but oh my goodness, Gargano reverses it, sending Ciampa into the ring post right there. Solid metal, face first right there. And Gargano already getting his first piece of artillery out. A table on the outside right there, saving it for later maybe. Or maybe he's setting something up here, went for a spear. Went for a slingshot spear, misses, but oh, big arm drag by Gargano. Two of the best wrestlers in the world, and a big lariat by Ciampa connects, and now has him right here. Gonna go for a powerbomb, but a DDT right there from Johnny Gargano. These two so evenly matched, reversing each other's moves, and a big shot from Ciampa. And now, oh, big headbutt connects. And now Ciampa hitting the ropes, but oh my goodness! Hurricane Rana connects by Johnny Gargano. And Gargano getting something out from under the apron. A steel chair about to be introduced into the battlefield here. But now, oh my goodness, Ciampa hitting Johnny Gargano with it. Ciampa now setting up that chair in the middle of the ring, getting out of the ring to go get Johnny Gargano. But oh my goodness, a big super kick there by Gargano and sends him in to the barricade right there. Back and forth action between these two, and now big suplex on the outside floor right there. Ciampa, would you like to quit? No. And Tommaso Ciampa says no, but Johnny Gargano not letting up here. And Gargano getting him back up, back into the ring here. Gargano lifting him up on his shoulders. A fireman's carry, that chair down below. Not looking great here as Ciampa able to escape somehow. And oh, misses there. Has him in a waist lock right there, but Ciampa able to escape once again. And now suplex position. Oh my goodness, into the chair, flips him over right into that steel chair. Gargano, do you want to quit? No. Johnny Gargano saying no, but a big knee strike right there for good measure. And Ciampa was back on the attack there, but Gargano getting out of it. And oh my goodness, a big power slam by Gargano. Back in control here. And now Gargano laying into Ciampa with the chair right there, straight into the neck, straight into the throat. I'm not sure if Ciampa can even breathe right now. And Gargano now might be looking for a lawn dart in the corner, but Ciampa escapes and pushes Gargano into the chair himself. Oh my goodness, and now he's not done there. Gonna look for a fair tail ending, it looks like right here. And it connects right there in the middle of the ring. But Ciampa's not done here. He might be looking for that armbar, that bridging armbar, but no, gets out of it. Gargano went for a Gargano escape right there, but Ciampa back up to his feet. And now, oh, went for the eyes. Ciampa lifted him up for something right there and went for the eyes. And a big super kick connects as well. And now sending him into the corner, and a big enziguri connects by Gargano. And Gargano now sizing Ciampa up in the corner, but Ciampa sends him over the ropes through the table. Gargano goes crashing through the table on the outside right there. And Ciampa asking the ref to ask Gargano if he wants to quit. Gargano, do you want to quit? No. Gargano saying no once again. Absolutely insanity. But now Ciampa getting out of the ring, sizing Gargano up around the corner, going to stomp his head in on the stairs, but now Johnny Gargano with a tornado DDT off the stairs. Absolute insanity, and now both men are down, but Gargano getting up here, looking to grab those steel steps here, and hitting Tommaso Ciampa with him right there. Using the steel steps as a weapon right there, something we really haven't seen before in LWA, as we haven't had steel steps for that long around the ring. As now Gargano gonna go for a destroyer here. Went for Canadian destroyer, misses, but oh my goodness, rolls through. Ciampa misses that knee right there, and now has him wrist lock right there, misses that lariat, gets pushed, and now a backstabber connects, rolls him through into a Gargano escape maybe. Gargano escapes, is cinched in right here. Ciampa's got to get out of there here, or else he's going to have to quit. The Gargano escape, one of the most devastating moves in LWA. As now Ciampa finding a way out of it here, rolling through, and now into his own submission, a bridging armbar, bridging Fujiwiji armbar. Oh my goodness, locked in here. Just stretching that arm back. Eventually that arm's going to snap here. That shoulder bone right there is going to snap if Gargano does not quit here and tap out. As now, oh, finding a way out of it. Nice escape there from Ciampa. Both back up to their feet now, and a big forearm connects in the middle right there. And a big chop, these two laying into each other, and a big knee right there. Connects, and now, oh, a big knee to the stomach there. And now Ciampa going out the ring here, trying to find something maybe, and now, oh my goodness, not this, a cinder block. We know what happened at WrestleMania Chicago. If you don't know, I'll let you in here. Ciampa's head was driven through a cinder block, wanting to get revenge, but a low blow connects, and a big kick to the face of Ciampa right there. And now Gargano has that cinder block again, setting up maybe one final beat here. This is the move that happened at WrestleMania Chicago to give Johnny Gargano the win here, but oh my goodness, and an X-Plex connects on the cinder block to Johnny Gargano. His back driven into that cinder block right there. Gargano, do you want to quit? No. Gargano saying no once again. This guy's insane. He just got drove right into a cinder block on his back with an X-Plex. Now, what is Tommaso Ciampa thinking right here? Getting out of the ring. Johnny Gargano in suffering in the middle of the ring, can barely get up to his feet, can barely get up to one knee here, as now Ciampa putting that other piece of the steps on there right here. As Gargano back up to his feet, and a suicide dive connects on the outside. Both men are down. And now somehow these two managing to get back up on their feet. A big shot right there from Ciampa. A chop right back from Gargano. A big forearm by Ciampa. And oh, a big kick to the gut right there. And Gargano looking to get back up on the apron here. Gotta be careful, that step is right there. Ciampa grabbing his foot, pushing him off. But now Ciampa sweeping the feet. And he falls on the apron. Ciampa getting on the apron here too. And oh my goodness, that piece of the steps is right there. There's a step on the apron. He's going to go for a fairy tale ending. And oh my goodness, head scissors into the steel steps on the apron. And Ciampa is bleeding from the top of his head. Oh my goodness. This is insanity. And Gargano asking the ref to ask Tommaso Ciampa if he wants to quit.
Ciampa, would you like to quit? No.
What in the hell is going on? How are these two still in it? Gargano cannot believe it. Tommaso Ciampa is bleeding like a fountain out the top of his head. This is insanity. Head first into that steel step right there. As Gargano has a barbed wire 2x4. This does not look good for Tommaso Ciampa right here. As Gargano is in full control but still saying no to the option to quit. And oh my goodness, was looking to end this matchup right then and there. But Ciampa catches the 2x4, going to hit Gargano. He misses. Misses once again and misses a third time. But there we go, he hits him right in the stomach right there. Bleeding from the stomach from that barbed wire 2x4. And now Tommaso Ciampa, like a cheese grater, on his face with the barbed wire. Both men are bleeding from their face now. And now Tommaso Ciampa has him here. Oh my goodness, a big move. Big slam right there from Tommaso Ciampa for good measure in this I Quit match. Gonna go for Project Ciampa, but gets slipped into a Canadian Destroyer right there. Insane action right here. And now Gargano yelling in the face of Tommaso Ciampa, "You've never been better than me." Tommaso Ciampa in trouble here. Gargano back in control, and now is he gonna, oh man, he's doing the signature DIY, rubbing it in the face. Oh my goodness, a big knee to the face of Johnny Gargano from Tommaso Ciampa. And Ciampa is fired up here tonight at Heatwave. And Tommaso Ciampa might finally end his story with Johnny Gargano here tonight, hooking him up for the fairy tale ending here. But now, oh my goodness, that's Wardlow. Wardlow's behind him with a steel chair. No, not like this again. Oh my goodness, A-Town Down Under is here. The way this has happened the past 2 times that Tommaso Ciampa has been in the ring with Johnny Gargano. No, not like this again. Just whooping Tommaso Ciampa here tonight with an F10. F10 connects by Wardlow. And now Grayson Waller on the outside. Tommaso Ciampa trapped by Wardlow and Austin Theory. Gonna go for the stunner from down under, but now Tommaso Ciampa fighting back with a forearm right there. Now, oh, big kick to the gut. Austin Theory has a tag team championship match later tonight with a Project Ciampa right to him, fighting back against the Way. Fighting back here with a Project Ciampa to Wardlow. Austin Theory has a tag team championship match later tonight with Grayson Waller, his partner, against Fly High Never Die. But Grayson Waller suffering the same fate here tonight with a Project Ciampa. Sends it to the outside. Tommaso Ciampa's back up to his feet, but he's stunned, and a big super kick by Johnny Gargano connects. Oh my goodness. Every single one of Johnny Gargano's goons is down here tonight. But Johnny Gargano setting up for one final beat to put Tommaso Ciampa away here. But Tommaso Ciampa catches him with an arm dragon, now setting up for the bridging Fujiichi armbar. Connecting in the middle of the ring. Reversing the one final beat DDT into an armbar right there by Tommaso Ciampa. Johnny Gargano is in trouble. Is Johnny Gargano gonna quit here tonight? But now Tommaso Ciampa grabbing that barbed wire off the 2x4 and now wrapping it around the forearm in the arm of Johnny Gargano and locking it back in a barbed wire assisted bridging Fujiichi armbar. Johnny Gargano, is he gonna quit here tonight? It's locked in tight. He has nowhere to go.
I quit. Here is your winner, Tommaso Ciampa.
Johnny Gargano quit here tonight. Tommaso Ciampa has finally beaten Johnny Gargano. What a matchup between these two. Absolutely insanity. A great rivalry coming to what seems like a perfect end for Tommaso Ciampa. Insane action here tonight. The amount of toughness shown here tonight by Tommaso Ciampa is insane. He can barely even stand. The amount of punishment these two have put each other throughout the years is insane. Look at his arm, just the skin. Ugh, I can't even think about it, but Tommaso Ciampa has finally gotten it done here tonight. But we are going to send you over to Eddie Guerrero versus Logan Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LWA Heatwave. We just saw a long-awaited victory for Tommaso Ciampa over his longtime rival Johnny Gargano. But next up, we have a long-awaited matchup for one side of the coin here between Eddie Guerrero and Logan Paul. Eddie Guerrero really wanted this matchup. Logan Paul not so much, didn't really ask for it, didn't really deny it, but Eddie Guerrero clearly wanted this match here tonight, wants to get his hands on Logan Paul after Logan Paul disrespected him, disrespected Rey Mysterio in his Money in the Bank qualifier matchup, and Eddie Guerrero wants to get avenge for that here tonight at Heatwave. Guerrero, a clear fan favorite here tonight. No debate on which side the crowd's gonna be on, as Eddie Guerrero is well more liked than Logan Paul here. Logan Paul just not a great person. That's the only way I can describe it. But Rey Mysterio meeting his friend Eddie Guerrero and tag team partner in the ring here. Eddie Guerrero has to stay focused. Can't let his emotions get ahead of him. Can't let Logan Paul get under his skin. But here comes the man himself. Logan Paul a clear sign of disrespect here tonight, wearing a mask that only great luchadors could grace. Logan Paul obviously didn't earn that mask the way other luchadors would, and the way luchadors like Rey Mysterio have in the past. Logan Paul disrespecting that whole style of wrestling here tonight and that whole culture. Just can't believe it. Unbelievable work from Logan Paul. Here we go now, refereeing in the bell. Eddie Guerrero finally getting his chance on Logan Paul. Immediately goes for him. Yelling at Logan Paul now. All that pent-up anger, and Logan Paul taking advantage, and now, taking him down. That wrestling background coming in handy. Logan Paul wrestled at Ohio University, that collegiate background, and now has him in a waistlock. Moving him up, headlock here, standing. And now Eddie Guerrero getting out of it. Don't underestimate his wrestling here, doing this a long time, and a headlock takeover here. And Eddie Guerrero in control here with a nice headlock. The wrestling gonna come in handy in this matchup. It's gonna be a display of great wrestling here tonight. And now Logan Paul making his way up to his feet. And dropping him on his back with a back body drop right there. And now Logan Paul getting control of the wrist, but now Eddie Guerrero puts him down on the mat, and a nice knee to the gut. Getting them back up here. And a Northern Light suplex connects in the middle of the ring. And Logan Paul right back on him with an arm lock. Logan Paul getting him up now. Get him in a fireman's carry here. Eddie Guerrero in trouble, grabbing onto the ropes, trying to escape. Gets out of it for now, and a nice punch sends Logan Paul down and over the rope. Senton connects by Eddie Guerrero. Classic Eddie right there. Nice offense through the air, but a big chop. And one right back from the veteran Eddie Guerrero. And now hitting the ropes there, and a nice drop kick sends Logan Paul down. And Eddie Guerrero in full control through the early portion of this matchup. And now sending him into the corner here. Went for a splash and misses. And now a German suplex connects, drops him on his shoulders and his neck right there. Logan Paul getting some offense here. Paul now getting up Guerrero here. And now, nice takedown there by Guerrero, kicking the inside of Logan Paul's leg now here, and a nice kick to the gut. And now back up to the feet there, and a nice uppercut connects, and these strikes landing on Logan Paul, but Paul gaining some control here, hitting the ropes. Springboard moonsault connects, cover. No, Guerrero gets a shoulder up there. And now Logan Paul back up with a nice axe handle to the back of Eddie Guerrero. And now, misses right there. And my goodness, a big clothesline right there. Connects by Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie Guerrero making his way up to the second rope here. Guerrero stalking Paul. Gonna go for a tornado DDT. Connects in the middle of the ring. And now getting him back up. And a nice shot right there from Logan Paul. And now, able to stop himself from going into the post. Back and forth offense here from these two. Paul sending Guerrero out, sizing him up for something here. Springboard, clothesline connects. Guerrero falls on the apron. Paul not done there. And my goodness, jawbreaker there from Guerrero. Springboard, gets caught. And now, drops down into a figure four. Went for a sharpshooter. Eddie Guerrero turns it into a figure four leg lock here. Paul's got to do something here. Got to switch the pressure. Got to use the leverage to his advantage here. Now, Guerrero rolls out there. Nice move. And now, was in a cover there for a second, but able to power him up. But Paul gets out of it. Going to go for a pulverizer here. Flips him over. Eddie Guerrero gets out of it. Oh, my goodness, a nice head scissors. Cover. Paul kicks out at 2.5 right there. A quick sequence between these two. Guerrero ends up on the top of it right there. Mysterio watching on now here as Eddie Guerrero sets him up in the corner with a big chop. And another one right there. Connects, and now, rolls them, and my goodness. Nice offense there from Eddie Guerrero. Logan Paul in trouble here. Got to get something going here. Eddie Guerrero getting his wish. Getting in the ring with Logan Paul and destroying him. As Eddie Guerrero makes his way up to the top rope. Gonna go for that frog splash here. Oh, Logan Paul gets his knees up here. Paul back in control. Heading on the outside. Gonna go for that buckshot. Logan Paul over the top with the buckshot lariat. Connects cover. Eddie Guerrero kicks out at 2.5. What more does Paul have to do here to put Guerrero down? Hits him with a nice shot to the gut there and a gut-wrench suplex right there for good measure. And now sending him out the ring here. Guerrero's in major trouble. He looks like he's hurt. Logan Paul on the way. Bad intentions in mind over the top rope. Takes him out on the outside. Rey Mysterio watching on. Can't do anything. Watching Eddie Guerrero get pummeled here by Logan Paul. Logan Paul can't deny it. Love him or hate him. Very athletic. A great talent in ring. Not the greatest person. But now, gonna set up for a suplex right there. Connects, but he's gonna go for more, and I think he's gonna disrespect Eddie Guerrero right here with the Three Amigos. The second suplex connects. And now, oh, Eddie Guerrero fighting it. Not letting him get the third suplex here. No, one right there from Eddie Guerrero. Suplex connects. And another one right there. And Eddie Guerrero looking for his own set of Three Amigos. Connects right there. And a cover by Eddie Guerrero. Logan Paul kicks out and gouging the eyes on the kick out. Gouging Eddie Guerrero's eyes on the kick out and sliding out from underneath the ring. Or underneath the rope, sorry about that, with the brass knuckles on the fingers, on that hand right there. And Rey Mysterio trying to fight it off, and Logan Paul hits him with the brass knuckles on the outside. Logan Paul has the brass knuckles here. But the ref not letting that slide too easily. He knows Logan Paul's history. Logan Paul stuffing him in his pants right there. But Eddie Guerrero on the attack, and Logan Paul back there with a vicious shot. And oh, this is the enziguri right there. And Logan Paul with a German suplex connects right there. Logan Paul in full control here with the brass knuckles in his pants. Those two things together, I don't like Eddie Guerrero's chances here of picking up the win. As Logan Paul is going to the top and mocking Eddie Guerrero here. But oh, Eddie Guerrero! Hurricane Rana from the top rope and a cover. Oh, Logan Paul kicks out. What a move there from Eddie Guerrero. Well, Logan Paul was busy mocking him. From the top of Hurricane Rana, Rey Mysterio's back up on the apron now, telling the ref about Logan Paul's brass knuckles in his pants he still has. And wait, the ref's distracted. Logan Paul might use this opportunity to use them. Oh my goodness, brass knuckles to Eddie Guerrero. Stuffing him back in his pants. The ref's distracted with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio inadvertently just cost Eddie Guerrero, I think. Uh-oh. Logan Paul setting up here for a pulverizer. Connects. Cover by Logan Paul. Logan Paul wins here tonight at Heatwave. What an absolutely unbelievable finish there. Rey Mysterio just inadvertently cost Eddie Guerrero this matchup. Look at these highlights here. Both these men showed flashes throughout this matchup. Eddie Guerrero was flying all over the place here tonight. Logan Paul showed flashes of great wrestling. This was a technician on technician matchup here tonight. I was surprised it didn't end with that buckshot lariat right there, but Eddie Guerrero somehow took that too. Logan Paul didn't end the offense there. Went for his own Three Amigos, tried to disrespect Eddie Guerrero, but Eddie Guerrero fought out of it and started his own Three Amigos right there, and it connected. And then we saw Logan Paul get the brass knuckles. Rey Mysterio tried to steal them, but he hit him with them. Eddie Guerrero still fought, but bam, there was the turning point. The brass knuckles, while the ref wasn't looking at a pulverizer. Logan Paul got away with another one here tonight. Victorious here, somehow again gets away with the brass knuckles, the foreign objects. Rey Mysterio was kind of a part of that, though. He might have some explaining to do, but next up we will have North American Championship action between Finn Balor and Gunther. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LWA Heatwave. What a match we just saw between Logan Paul and Eddie Guerrero right there. But next up, our first championship match of the night. North American Championship action as Gunther will take on Finn Balor in an Imperium battle when Finn Balor turned on Gunther a few weeks ago. No one is more experienced with the North American Championship than this man right here, having 2 reigns under his belt. He broke free from the chains put on him by Gunther and was able to get out of Imperium. Didn't have much success after joining the group in summer of 2024 at Revolution Bash at the beach. But after constant disrespect, Finn Balor will finally face his former leader. And here is the North American champion right here. One of the most, probably, the most dominant person in LWA. The North American champion, the Lion, Gunther, looking to add another notch to his belt tonight with his former member, Finn Balor. This match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the LWA North American Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Fighting out of Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds, the Prince, Finn Balor. Next, fighting out of Vienna, Austria. Weighing in at 250 pounds, the LWA North American Champion, Gunther. And ladies and gentlemen, we are a few short moments from our first championship match of LWA Heatwave getting underway here. And the ref ringing the bell. We're underway here, and Gunther has a few words for Finn Balor to start this match.
But you know you're not on my level. Why are we here for?
Oh, and Balor with a forearm right there to Gunther, not taking any of this. Another one connects there, the knee to the stomach of Gunther. Finn Balor on fire here to start this matchup, and ends early as a big boot connects from the North American champion. Getting control here. As a knees to the guts there, connecting. A big shot misses. Finn Balor with a big kick and an enziguri connects. Finn Balor knows he has to avoid those chops. Sends Gunther out the ring with a clothesline. Now hitting the ropes. Tope con hilo connects, and Finn Balor is taking it to the North American champion Gunther here tonight. And now Balor getting Gunther back in the ring here. I'm not surprised things ended sour for these two after having continued history over the years. But Gunther with a nice counter there. With that fireman's carry, and now has him in a waist lock. The wrestling's going to come in handy here for Gunther as absolutely terrorized his opponents on the ground. As you see what I mean there. As he absolutely slammed Finn Balor on the mat, keeping him grounded, and now attacking from the ground with knees to the gut. And now Balor fighting away here with elbows straight to the face, hitting the ropes. Gonna go for a sling blade, connects. Balor in control once again here early. Balor really taking it to Gunther here. And now Balor might be looking for a 1916, but a Northern Lights connects, and Gunther once again, look at that, keeping control, not letting Balor get to his feet, keeping him grounded with a headlock here. Gunther's so good at wearing down his opponents and keeping his stamina and cardio up because he just keeps you on the ground. He just practically has to keep you there, and he uses his stamina to get there in the later parts of the matchup. But a big chop right there and a big knee connects. And now Gunther getting up, the challenger. But Finn Balor fighting in a Pele kick connects to Gunther. And now Balor finishes it with a double stomp to the North American champion. Going for a cover here early. Gunther able to kick out at one. Balor has Gunther here and a big forearm connects to the head of Gunther and a big uppercut right there. Stunning Finn Balor now has him in a rear naked choke, a sleeper hold right here. Finn Balor has to escape here. He cannot let him get his legs wrapped. He won't let him get him to the turnbuckle. And now Finn Balor gonna attempt a big move, but Gunther ready for it with a big knee to the gut. Flips Finn Balor over and now has an arm lock, methodical attacking by Gunther here in this matchup. Able to just keep Finn Balor grounded and now attacking straight to the head of Balor right there. And a German suplex connects to Balor. And Gunther now getting up Balor here, putting him in the corner, going for a big chop, connects to the chest of Balor and a big power slam straight to the canvas. And Gunther now chatting. Big chop sends Balor down. And Gunther able to dominate for so long here. 2 years as North American champion now. Able to defend it so many times against so many big names. And what's Gunther thinking here? Went for a clothesline, I think, to send Balor over. But Balor able to counter, sending him over with a Pele kick. And Gunther is grounded outside the ring here. What's Balor thinking here? Whatever it is, it's not going to be good for Gunther as he's stunned in front of the barricade, pointing the guns at the ring general now. Finn Balor with a shotgun drop kick into the barricade. Gunther is down and wounded here. Biggest move for Finn Balor of the match so far. And now Balor has him. Might be going for a Bloody Sunday. But now Gunther able to get out, an arm drag. Sends Balor down. And turning it around as a wrist lock in behind the back of Balor. Turning it. And now putting him on the ground. Going to try to stomp with that arm. Balor able to narrowly escape right there. And oh, a big slap. Brutal, oh my gosh. A lariat right there. Connects by Gunther. And now gonna go for that powerbomb. Balor able to escape. And now, oh, straight into that corner goes Gunther. And now Balor perfectly set up here. Gonna go for a shotgun drop kick into the corner. Connects. And Balor in full control here. Wanted to go up to the top. What a physical match right here. But what else did we expect from the North American champion, Gunther and Finn Balor? But Finn Balor up to the top. Gunther in a bad way on the ground. In the middle of the ring. Going to go for a coup de grace. Connects right there to Gunther. Covered by Balor. New champion. No! Gunther kicks out at 2.5. Balor cannot believe it. How did Gunther kick out of that coup de grace? That looked brutal. That was straight to the gut and the rib cage right there. Managed to hit both. Big forearm connects and one right back from Gunther. Gunther not going to let up that easy. And now going to go for a belly-to-belly suplex. Connects by Gunther. Gunther now stalking Balor.
You're no good, Finn. You never were. You'll never be on my level. You don't deserve this. Why are we here, Finn? Huh?
And now Gunther with a big chop. sends Balor right back down. And now Gunther with another one connects. And this is getting brutal.
This is your guy. This is your guy you sent to beat me.
Gunther throwing mental punishment at Balor along with physical punishment. And we know Gunther's not done with these chops, setting up Balor once again. But Balor catches his wrist, catches the hand. And now, went for a chop with the other hand. But, big arm drag right there. And another one connects to Gunther. And now, Balor might be looking for Sling Blade. And Balor is fired up here tonight at Heatwave. And Gunther is actually down here. He is wounded. Finn Balor has him right where he wants him. Might be going for a 1916 here. He can't muster up. Gunther right here. Just not able to get it. And Gunther able to get out. No, a big uppercut. And now Gunther. And Gunther setting him up for a last symphony connects. Balor down. Kick out. Balor kicked out at 2.5. Gunther cannot believe it here. Balor showing absolute heart tonight. Able to kick out of a last symphony, a move that's put plenty others away. And now Balor in the drop zone here as Gunther looking for that splash. Hits the knees. Balor got his knees up, and now getting him up for a 1916 connects. Gunther kicks out at 2.5. Both these men going blow for blow and both kicking out. And these two men right back to square one, back up. Big chop from Finn Balor, but one right back from Gunther. And a big slap right there from Finn Balor. Big boot right there connects from Gunther. Oh my gosh, a big insecurity, but now a sleeper hold locked in to Finn Balor here. Squeezing the life out of the Prince and now dropping down, and Finn Balor's in major trouble. He's got to find a way out of the sleeper hold or else he's going to go to sleep. And we will see another retention from Gunther. But Balor might be able to pry the legs apart, now rolling over. Cover. No, Gunther gets out. And now back up. Misses that shot right there. And big kick to the gut. And now Balor might be looking for that bloody Sunday. And it connects right there. And Balor in major control here. What is Balor looking for now? Gunther majorly stunned. And Balor now looking to end this and become a 3-time North American champion. But Gunther! Big drop kick connects. Gunther now getting him up. Powerbomb position. Last symphony connects. And still, here is your winner. And still, the LWA North American champion, Gunther. What a match, and what another great performance from the ring general, the North American champion, and still Gunther here tonight at Heatwave. But, I mean, you cannot say Finn Balor did not put up a fight tonight to become a 3-time North American champion, the first ever 3-time champion of any title, of any case in LWA. Put up a great fight tonight from probably the most dominant man in LWA he was standing against. Just an overall fist-to-fist. Both men were going at it the whole time. Finn Balor brought it to Gunther throughout the whole match. It was competitive. Gunther was methodical throughout this matchup. Beat Finn Balor on the ground. But that doesn't really matter in wrestling. Finn Balor got in a lot of offense. Both men kicked out of a lot tonight. I mean, look at Finn Balor. He kicked out of a last symphony. Was able to counter the Imperium splash right after. Hit him with a 1916. Gunther kicked out of that right after. But Gunther, I thought this was the end of it Gunther was able to get the sleeper hold on the ground, wrap the legs, but it wasn't the end. Balor was able to get out of it. This was a flurry of offense, but it stopped right there with the drop kick, and it was all over from there as Gunther was able to hit that famous last symphony that put so many away, and Gunther is still your LWA North American champion here tonight. What a performance. And now, Ilya Dragunov, the other member of Imperium, still in it to our knowledge, still in Imperium to our knowledge. And Gunther chatting a few words to him.
Looking at me like that. You saw what he did to me, what he did to us, what he did to Imperium. I had to do what I did for us. For us, what are you doing?
And no, the lights just went out here in the arena. And oh my gosh, it's the House of Black, Aleister Black, Sting, and Darby Allin. We haven't seen any of them since Money in the Bank. Oh my goodness, and now Black Mass connects to Gunther. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? And oh my gosh, Sting with the bat to Ilya Dragunov. What the hell is going on here? Aleister Black, Sting, and Darby Allin with an attack on what is left of Imperium. Is Aleister Black's target now Gunther in the North American Championship? But next up we have Hardcore Championship action when Vader takes on the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. As we welcome you back to LWA Heatwave, you have to wonder, what is next for Gunther, Ilya Dragunov, House of Black getting involved? But next up, we have LWA Hardcore Championship action between Vader and the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And here is the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns here tonight, joined by the Usos. And this is probably Roman Reigns' biggest challenge yet. Leading up to this match, Reigns and the Usos kicked Bronson Reed out of the bloodline because he could not beat Vader. And Roman Reigns told him after that he was going to go to Heatwave and he was going to be the one to finally beat Vader for the Hardcore Championship. Reigns, one of the greatest performers we've seen in LWA, but gold has escaped his grasp multiple times, has never won a singles title in LWA. Will we finally see the day that Roman Reigns gets one under his resume? Oh man, and it looks like Vader doesn't even want to wait through Roman Reigns' whole entrance. Here comes the Hardcore Champion, Big Van Vader. Vader, an undefeated 4-0 in his career, has never lost in LWA. It took him just 3 matches to win that Hardcore Championship. 3 matches to do what Roman Reigns couldn't in 5 years. As here comes Vader, doesn't want to waste any time, and these men going after each other, and Roman Reigns taking it to Vader here. These punches connecting at a high speed, just wailing on the Hardcore Champion now while he's against the ropes. And Vader pushing him off. And now a big boot connects right there, takes down the Tribal Chief. Vader now in control, and a big lariat connects. Takes down Reigns, and oh! Clothesline out the ring goes Reigns. And this is where it gets dangerous on the outside here. Vader going after Reigns. Gets sent into the barricade right there. Reigns getting some offense in here. And into that ring post. And Vader right back with a big headbutt there, and now Vader introducing a chair right to the back of Reigns. And Vader's not done there. Right to the chest and face of Roman Reigns, and Vader sending Reigns back into the ring here. Picking up that chair once again. Oh, gets caught. Roman Reigns is able to catch the chair, and oh, right to the gut of Vader. And oh my goodness, right to the head. Vader's taking a lot of those shots with a Superman punch already. Roman hitting, spear! Spear connects already. Are we gonna have a new champion? What? Vader kicked out at one. Vader just kicked out at one out of a Superman punch and a spear. And Vader now grabbing the throat of Roman Reigns here. Has Reigns up, and oh, right down to the mat goes Reigns. And Reigns just getting manhandled here. As now, here comes a big senton, but he landing on the knees. And that hurt Reigns. Vader landing on the knees hurt Reigns, and Vader right there with a big splash. Vader landing on Roman Reigns' knees hurt Reigns. That's how big Vader is. As now Vader on the outside, browsing for a weapon, and he finds that 2x4 he's used in multiple other of his Hardcore Championship matches. And Reigns completely getting dominated here in the early going of this match, and now misses right there with a 2x4 and a big Uranagi. Roman finally getting some offense in here again. And a big jumping clothesline, no, gets caught. And Vader with a belly-to-belly. Seems like Roman can't even string two moves together here without getting countered by the monster that Vader is. Vader now stalking Reigns, but gets hit square in the face with that metal tray. Oh, and again, sends Vader down to a knee, and Roman Reigns taking advantage, going to try to choke the life out of Vader here with a guillotine. That guillotine is cinched in, but I don't even know if Vader has the ability to be choked out here, as Vader picking up Reigns and sends him down with a big spine buster in the middle of the ring. It seems like Vader has an answer to whatever Roman Reigns throws at him here. Vader in full control, and has been basically the whole matchup, as Vader now has that 2x4 in hand once again. This is not good for Reigns. And oh my goodness, right to the face with the 2x4. And Reigns is busted open here. That 2x4 square to the face. And again. Oh my goodness, that was brutal. Have we ever seen Roman Reigns manhandled like this ever? I don't think we have. Vader is just a different monster, a different animal. As Reigns is down, and Vader might be setting up for those Vader bombs. As now, oh! Jey Uso! Both of the Usos with chairs! The Usos are here! Both with steel chairs, and they're wailing on Vader, and they're not done there! Just taking it to Vader with these steel chairs here. It's all legal in a Hardcore Championship match. And now the Usos checking on their cousin here. Roman Reigns is in a bad way.
Go get it ready. Now.
But now barking orders to the Usos. And Roman Reigns, what does he have planned? And Reigns stalking his prey here. Spear! Spear connects. Cover. Vader kicks out at 2.5. How? That's now 2 spears and a Superman punch Vader has been able to kick out of. This man is a beast, but I don't think there was any doubt about that. As Roman able to get back to his feet. Vader doing the same here, as we're back to square one. And Vader taking off those gloves. This is about to get wild. As now Reigns coming with a Superman punch. No, gets caught. Gets caught, no. Big slam by Vader connects in the middle of the ring. And Vader back in control here. And Reigns is in trouble here as Vader is getting ready for a Vader bomb here. And it connects Vader bomb, and he's not done there. Gonna go for another one. Number 2. And Vader signaling to the crowd that he needs one more Vader bomb, and this one is over. As now, what the hell? Oh my goodness! Who the hell? That's Jacob Fatu! Jacob Fatu! Cousin of Roman Reigns! Looks like he's coming to the aid here, and he's not done! As, oh my, what the hell? Oh my goodness! And he's not done again! Another moonsault connects! And he's gonna go for a third here! Number 3 connects! A man that big should not move like that! What the hell is going on? Is this what Roman Reigns meant by he had a plan for another enforcer in the bloodline? As now, Fatu with a big super kick. And Reigns back up to his feet, stalking Vader. Superman punch connects. And he's not done hitting the ropes. Spear! Spear! Cover! We got a new hardcore champ. Here is your winner and new LWA hardcore champion, Roman Reigns. What in the hell did we just witness? Roman Reigns has finally crowned his career with a singles championship. But I'm just in shock. Jacob Fatu. Vader put up a great fight tonight. Honestly, should have won if it wasn't for Jacob Fatu. He had Roman beat. I just cannot believe this. One thing I will say, Roman Reigns needed all the help he got tonight to win this matchup and become champion. Vader's no easy matchup, but that's what makes Roman Reigns so great. He prepared for it. He knew the numbers game would help him. And it's all legal in this kind of matchup. But look at this. How is a man that big flying like that? Taking out Vader. And just look at these moonsaults. I mean, 3 in a row. The athleticism of Jacob Fatu is going to be a problem for everyone on the LWA roster and everyone that has a problem with the bloodline. Roman Reigns has finally done it. A singles champion and the new hardcore champion, but it wasn't without this man's help right here. Jacob Fatu, also the Usos getting involved. But like I said, it's all legal. And it looks like we have a new dynasty in the bloodline. Roman Reigns is the new hardcore champion, but next up, we're going to send you to a heated rivalry, a match between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LWA Heatwave. We just saw Roman Reigns win the LWA Hardcore Championship with the help of Jacob Fatu. That was insane. But now we have a heated rivalry coming to fruition. Seth Rollins and CM Punk go one-on-one here tonight at Heatwave. And Seth Rollins is dressed for the occasion. This all started back at WrestleMania when Seth Rollins faced a mystery opponent, and it turned out to be the Second City Saint, CM Punk, who beat him that night in Chicago. Then when CM Punk took on Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins returned after not showing up for months and cost CM Punk that match. And this man right here does not care what anybody thinks about his opinions. The voice of the voiceless, CM Punk, the best in the world, is here tonight at Heatwave, ready to take on his biggest rival in LWA so far, Seth Rollins. CM Punk obviously made his return to LWA at WrestleMania Chicago about a year ago now, about a year and a half maybe. But CM Punk is looking to climb up the ranks in LWA, has not fought for a title yet since being back. It's crazy to think about. He's had some business to deal with some other people first, but eventually I bet we will see CM Punk fight for titles here in LWA. But we are seconds away from this match being underway here as Seth Rollins now chirping to CM Punk. This rivalry's been so heated, going on for so long. These two has costed each other in the past, has pushed them there, and these two, absolute hatred here tonight. And oh, CM Punk taking the first shot, and here we go. These two going back and forth, wailing on each other in the middle of the ring now. And oh, big knee to the gut and a big strike to the back. This is that roundhouse kick, and oh, spinning kick to the gut and a forearm. Seth Rollins rolling now, and oh, big kick right there from CM Punk, takes down Seth Rollins. And Rollins now visibly frustrated here as CM Punk with the upper hand early in this matchup. And CM Punk looks ready for Rollins here. Rollins now taking down Punk and going after him here with punches in the middle of the ring, but flips him over. And Punk now doing the same to Rollins. Back and forth here once again. And oh, Rollins misses. And now, oh, gets out of that. And able to pry the hands apart, arm drag. And Punk once again taunting Rollins, getting the upper hand, ready for everything Rollins throws at him. And we are back to square one here. And oh, these two locking up, collar and elbow tie up as Rollins getting the arm of Punk, wrenching at it. And oh, wrenching, misses that punch. Rollins scouted it, misses that knee. And Punk now with the arm, going for, oh, Pepsi twist, no, misses. Rollins able to duck in a forearm. Connects. And now, oh, back body drop, connects. And a cover there early from Rollins. And Punk able to kick out, but a headlock now. Punk in trouble here, but able to flip out of it. Head scissors. No. Rollins getting up here. No, my goodness. Tossed there by Rollins, and Rollins, schoolboy. Oh, super kick right there. And Rollins now might be looking for a springboard moonsault here to Punk. No, misses, but lands on his feet. And oh my goodness, forearm right there from Punk. And Punk is rolling now as a knee to the gut. And oh, a punch. And Rollins stunned in the corner now. Punk might be going for that knee strike. No, misses. And oh! And Punk now hung up there. And Rollins hitting the ropes. And drop kick connects right there by Rollins, as Rollins now in the driver's seat. Stalking Punk now. This has been back and forth. As now going to go for a power bomb. And no, flips out of it. Cover. No. Roll up there. Kicks out. And now back to their feet. Went for a roundhouse. Misses. And a big forearm there from Rollins and a chop. And right back from Punk. These two going back and forth. And a kick to the gut. And now hitting the ropes, and a sling blade connects by Rollins. Rollins in control here, sending Punk out of the ring. Hitting the ropes once again. And a suicide dive on the outside connects. Sending him back into the ring here, and Rollins not done there. Gonna look for a springboard knee. Gets caught. GTS connects. GTS covered by Punk. Rollins kicks out at 2.5. How in the hell did Rollins kick out of that? But remember, Punk took a lot of punishment himself. He's even stunned kind of right now. But now looking to lock in the Anaconda Vice while he has Rollins down. Anaconda Vice is locked in here. But now, Rollins looking to escape here. Rolls him out of it, and oh, kick to the gut. Double underhook. Rollins now. Pedigree connects. Pedigree by Rollins, cover. Punk kicks out. Kick out by Punk. These two going back and forth on big moves here, but both kicking out. And oh my goodness, big elbow and a chop right back from Punk. Missed that super kick now. Waistlock German suplex. Connects by Punk now. Getting him up. Suplex position here. Oh my goodness, on his knee. Drops him right on the knee. His head connecting. Punk now on the outside. Might be looking for that springboard clothesline. That flying clothesline incoming. No. Rollins rolls out the way. Punk lands right in the middle of the ring, but now gets caught. Gets caught. Went for a curb stop. No. Rollins able to make a Hurricane Rana out of it. And now Irish Whip. No. Gets caught with a punch. And oh, another chop by Punk there. Misses that lariat. Oh, it's a curry by Rollins. Back and forth, hitting the ropes. Curb stomp connects. Curb stomp and a cover. Punk once again kicks out. How in the hell? You can tell these two hate each other. You can tell there's bad blood here because these two are giving their all to beat the other here. And oh, just a big slap to the face and a big kick right to the face. And another one, a roundhouse by Punk. And Punk making his way to the middle rope here. And tornado DDT. Right there from CM Punk. And now Punk. Powerbomb position. No. Flips out of it. And Rollins has one himself. And a buckle bomb connects. And now, once again, getting him up top in the corner. And now, Punk is in trouble. I've been looking for a Falcon Arrow, but Punk able to get out of it. CM Punk. Pepsi plunge. Connects. Cover by Punk. Rollins kicks out at 2.5. This is absolutely unreal. And these two now meeting once again, and Rollins with a big forearm. And oh, strike right back from Punk and a big slap from Rollins right across the face, a forearm. And these two going back and forth once again in the middle of the ring here. Strike after strike and making their way up to the feet and doing the same up there. Wailing on each other, misses that clothesline. Super kick connects from Rollins. Roundhouse kick connects. And now GTS position. GTS able to escape out of the ropes here. An enziguri by Rollins. And Rollins going up to the top rope here. Punk looks completely out of it. He hasn't moved it now. Phoenix Splash in the middle of the ring. And Rollins is not done. The animosity now setting up in the corner. Rollins Now stalking his prey. Gonna go for a curb stomp. No, gets out of it in a big slap there from Punk. And now CM Punk, pile driver. Almost breaking Rollins' neck. Getting him up now for a go to sleep GTS cover. CM Punk defeats Seth Rollins once again.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a match right there, and CM Punk able to get it done once again against his biggest rival in LWA since his return. Look at these highlights. These two gave it their all to win this matchup. Seth Rollins already said it was the most important matchup of his career, but unfortunately he was not able to get it done, or at least unfortunately for him, as I think a majority of people in this arena and at home were rooting for CM Punk to win this matchup. But CM Punk able to get it done once again, much like he did at WrestleMania Chicago against the visionary Seth Rollins. For the first time in LWA, we saw the Pepsi plunge, and fancy enough, it was to Seth Rollins who hit him with a pedigree earlier in the matchup. But look at this, a pile driver. One of the most dangerous moves in wrestling, one of the most brutal moves, right in to a GTS. No wonder it was wrapped for Seth Rollins after that. And the Second City Saints, the best in the world. CM Punk adds another win to his resume over Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins visibly frustrated on the outside. Can't believe he gave up another loss to CM Punk. Punk able to get it done here tonight. But next we send you to Tag Team Championship Tables action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LWA Heatwave. We just saw CM Punk pick up another win over Seth Rollins. We gotta think, what's next for Seth Rollins? But what's next for Heatwave is Street Fight Tag Team Championship action between Fly High Never Die and A-Town Down Under. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, A-Town Down Under, looking to claim their first championships collectively in LWA. These two both, of course, part of the way with Johnny Gargano. But now look at this! Our champions are here! Taking out Theory and Waller. Jeff Hardy with a kendo stick. And Ricochet with a chair here to Grayson Waller. And in the corner now, Hardy right to Theory's stomach right there. And oh, no, gets caught. Kick to the gut by Theory and a nice forearm. Now Ricochet with the chair. Connects to the back of Theory. But here comes Waller with a boot to the face of Ricochet. But Jeff Hardy takes out Grayson Waller out of the ring. And over the top rope he goes and gets caught on the outside by Waller. And a back body drop right there by Grayson Waller. But Ricochet and Theory now going at it in the ring. Ricochet hitting the ropes. Theory misses there. And there goes Ricochet on the outside to Waller with a suicide dive. But Theory now sending Hardy into the stairs. Waller now grabbing Ricochet. And oh my goodness, drop kick connects by Theory. As A-Town Down Under early in this matchup, in control here. As Theory sending Hardy into the steps. And Theory now picking up that chair now. And oh my goodness, just driving it into the neck of Jeff Hardy. And Hardy pushes him off. And oh my goodness, to the gut. And oh, right to the back as well with that steel chair. And no misses right there, gets sent down. And leg drop connects by Hardy. And he's not done there. Taking it straight to Austin Theory here tonight. And oh my goodness, Grayson Waller with a huge lariat to Ricochet. But Hardy taking the fight to him. These two going back and forth. But now, oh, Hardy sent down by Theory right there. But now look at Ricochet. Ricochet stalking A-Town down under. Flying crossbody connects in the middle of the ring. Ricochet goes airborne and takes out both members of A-Town down under right there. Getting fly high, never die back in. This is, oh my goodness, sending Theory right into that steel post. As now, what is Ricochet thinking here? Hitting the ropes. And oh my goodness, getting popped up and oh! Sent down by Grayson Waller. But here comes Jeff Hardy. Gets caught, turns around in a big forearm. Takes down Jeff Hardy. And now Waller setting up that chair here. Waller now getting Hardy up. And a fireman's carry slam connects on that chair. Now Ricochet getting back up to his feet here. Waller going for a sidekick. Ricochet rolls out of it. And now head scissors pushes him over. Super kick connects right there by Ricochet. And now, oh my goodness, Ricochet bouncing off the ropes and DDT into the chair. Connects to Waller and a cover by Ricochet. But now Austin Theory breaks it up at 2.5 there. And Austin Theory with a neck breaker to Ricochet. Honestly, tonight, probably the two most hated people in this arena are Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, especially after what they did to Drake Maverick. But Austin Theory might be getting ready to do worse to Jeff Hardy as he has a chain and he's wrapping it around his wrist. And now Theory no misses. Jeff Hardy, Whisper in the Wind connects. Right there to Austin Theory. And now gonna take the chain and choke out Austin Theory with it. Austin Theory in trouble, he might pass out here. And Fly High Never Die might retain. But now Waller with the chair to the back of Jeff Hardy. And now, oh, knee strike connects there by Ricochet. And now sending Waller out the ring. Ricochet now gonna go up to the top rope, it looks like. But Theory with the kendo stick connects. Sending Ricochet down. And Theory now gonna take a scale of his own. Up to the top rope, targeting Ricochet. But Jeff Hardy hits the rope. And Austin Theory falls down onto the turnbuckle. And Ricochet, springboard, Hurricane Rana, all the way down to Grayson Waller on the outside. Unbelievable by Ricochet. As now Waller grounded in the middle of the ring here. Hardy on top, might be looking for that Swanton Bomb here. Swanton Bomb connects by Jeff Hardy. Waller kicks out at 2.5. As Grayson Waller in trouble here, as both members of Fly High Never Die stalk him. And a forearm right there and a chop by Hardy. And now Ricochet in the ropes. Oh my goodness, Theory trips him. And a chop block on the outside to Ricochet. And oh, a lariat right there by Waller to Jeff Hardy. Right out of nowhere. As now Grayson Waller making his way to the outside here. Theory has Ricochet and these two making their way to the back. Can we get a camera back there? As now Theory has Ricochet. Sending him right into that dumpster. Oh! Booms connects there by Waller. And now Theory has a chair and right to the knee that he just hit with that chop block. And again. And now Waller clearing the table here. This is not a good sign for Ricochet. And setting up that ladder that was in the corner. And now Theory putting Ricochet on the table in a punch. Ricochet's laid out on that table, and Waller's made his way to the top of the ladder. Through the legs, through the table, through Ricochet goes Grayson Waller. And Theory checking on his tag team partner after that crazy move and throwing Ricochet now as Theory opened up that dumpster. As
He's going to look to throw Ricochet in there and try to eliminate him from this match for the time being. And closing the lid on Ricochet here. As these two making it back to the arena. And Jeff Hardy is now in a 2v1 for the time being. As Hardy's in trouble, as Theory now stalking him from the ropes. Here he comes. Drop kick connects. And Hardy now. Oh, Hardy fighting him off him. And now a kick to the gut. Twist of fate connects to Grayson Waller. And oh my goodness, uppercut. By Austin Theory misses that one. Turns him around. Another kick to the gut. Twist of fate. No. Turns it around. Picks him up. A-Town down by Austin Theory. Cover. Jeff Hardy kicks out.
What a sequence of events right there. We just saw Grayson Waller get hit with a twist of fate. Jeff Hardy get hit with an A-Town down. But now Jeff Hardy grabbing that chain. And oh my goodness! Striking Austin Theory with it. Right to the face with that chain. And Austin Theory is busted open. And now Grayson Waller going after Jeff Hardy with a flippin' unprettier. And everybody is down in the ring now as Ricochet has made it back from out of that dumpster and has that ladder in hand. Setting it up on the outside. What is Ricochet thinking? As Waller and Theory stunned, but are right in the danger zone for Ricochet, who's now on the top of that ladder. Ricochet throwing caution to the wind. Shooting star press to Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. What a move right there by Ricochet. As Fly High Never Die in the driver's seat once again now. As Jeff Hardy, what does he have planned? Getting out a barbed wire board here. And barbed wire has been introduced. This is where things get really dangerous. As whoever comes in contact with that is going to be busted open. As it was about to be Grayson Waller, but now fighting out of it. With a super kick to Theory. Arm drag. Japanese arm drag. Onto the barbed wire board to Grayson Waller. All in that barbed wire. And his back is just cut open and bleeding. This is what we've come to expect out of a street fight. As now Jeff Hardy getting Waller out the ring. And Ricochet removing everything from the announcer's table. Waller's in trouble here. And now, oh, Ricochet taking out Theory to make sure he cannot help his tag team partner and making his way to the top rope. This could be the end of the matchup right here if this connects. What is Ricochet thinking? No, don't do this. From the top 630 through the announcer's table, but Grayson Waller moved out the way. Ricochet just went crashing all the way through that table. Grayson Waller got none of that. He moved completely out of the way. Just at the right time. Imagine if that connected. That would have been brutal and probably would have ended the matchup for Grayson Waller. But now, Jeff Hardy has that office chair set up in the poetry in motion. Takes Grayson Waller over the barricade. And these two spilling out into the crowd here at Heatwave. As now Austin Theory rolling out to the outside. He's missed all of this. He was the only one inside the ring. As now he gets to pick up the scraps. Picking up Ricochet here, who has been left unattended. And Austin Theory now gonna look to finish the job with a barbed wire 2x4. But Jeff Hardy gets hit with it. Was looking to take him out, but gets caught and hit with that barbed wire 2x4. And look at Jeff Hardy's stomach. Crimson red But now Ricochet's still not recovered from that announce table. And almost got hit with that 2x4, but able to get out of it and super kick to the gut. Springboard by Ricochet. Austin Theory though! Reverse Spanish fly takes out Ricochet. What a counter right there by Austin Theory. And now setting up that steel chair and setting Ricochet in it. What's he thinking here? Ricochet's wounded. He's been through so much in this matchup. As now Austin Theory running, but no! Gets sent into that ladder! Oh my goodness! Theory crashing all the way into that ladder. He rolled all the way down at 2. But now Waller now getting up from the outside here. What's Waller thinking here? As rolling over the barricade, jumping into the ring. Oh my goodness! Rolling Thunder Stunner connects. But Hardy Swanton Bomb breaks up the cover. Jeff Hardy just saved the LWA World Tag Team Championships for Fly High Never Die. As now these two back up. And no, misses that kick to the gut. Back body drop connects in the middle of the ring. And Waller getting Hardy back up and sends him right out the ring. And what is Waller thinking here? Running, going over the top, tope con hilo, over the barricade. Oh my goodness, takes out Jeff Hardy. And Ricochet going to help him, but Austin Theory with a big slap. And misses right there though. But Poison Rana connects the Theory. And now Ricochet gonna grab that kendo stick now. And Waller entering the ring after taking out Jeff Hardy, but gets caught in the gut with that kendo stick. And oh my goodness, Ricochet just going to town now on Grayson Waller, getting revenge for what he just did to Jeff Hardy, I guess. As Ricochet looking over, and Jeff Hardy, what's he been up to over there? As 2 tables now set up, and Jeff Hardy disappearing once again. As Ricochet now has Austin Theory and dumping him over, setting him up on the tables. And now, Hardy now up there with those fans on the upper deck. Looking all the way down at Theory here. Jeff Hardy, what's he got planned? Gotta go extreme. Swanton Bomb from the crowd. Unbelievable. But a street fight is false count anywhere. As the ref now going to count this. Fly High Never Die have retained the LWA World Tag Team Championships. What a match we just witnessed. What a street fight we just witnessed, and it did not disappoint. But Ricochet and Jeff Hardy able to get the job done here tonight and retain their LWA World Tag Team Championships. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have our semi-main event for the Intercontinental Championship. AJ Styles versus Swerve Strickland versus John Cena. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LWA Heatwave. What a match we just saw between Fly High Never Die and A-Town Down Under, where Fly High Never Die was able to retain their LWA Tag Team Championships. But next up, the LWA Intercontinental Championship will be on the line between three men, Swerve, Styles, and Cena. It'll go down here tonight at Heatwave. And here is the franchise himself, John Cena. Now, over the past couple years in LWA, the future for John Cena has been kind of uncertain. He had a back injury at Ultimate X. He got destroyed by Gunther at WrestleMania in Chicago. And this is the first time we're seeing him since, so it's kind of hard to pick Cena here. But it's hard to bet against him as well, as he is John Cena. And here comes Swerve Strickland. Now, Swerve and Cena had a match to tell who would go to this match at Heatwave to face AJ Styles, but it ended in a draw. And the Intercontinental Champion AJ Styles laid out the challenge to both of these men. But this is also Swerve Strickland's second match in LWA. Not very experienced in this company. Hasn't faced against AJ Styles yet. Has faced against John Cena already. So you just gotta wonder how that is going to affect this matchup. And here is the first ever LWA Intercontinental Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Styles has been on a run as of late with the Intercontinental Championship, taking out Sheamus, Logan Paul, LA Knight, and now he looks to add John Cena and Swerve Strickland, two valuable names to that list.
This match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the LWA Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the franchise, John Cena. Introducing next, fighting out of Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 201 pounds, the realest, Swerve Strickland. And finally, fighting out of Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the LWA Intercontinental Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
That title up for grabs tonight between these three absolutely incredible competitors. As now here we go, ref ringing the bell, and these three all staring off. And now here we go. AJ Styles going for Swerve's wrist and now has a waist lock on John Cena, pushes him over while Swerve goes for a strike. Gets hit with a chop and now a punch by Cena. Roll up by Swerve. And now, here comes Styles. Wrist lock applied right there. Ducks under that and a calf kick connects. And now lifted up there. Swerve kicks Styles and is dropped to the canvas. And now Styles grabbing Cena here, hooking him up for a suplex. Not able to get him up. And oh, Cena with one of his own. Connecting to Styles right there. Oh, Swerve went for a kick. Cena ducks. Swerve ducks under that clothesline. And Swerve able to take down Cena. And a nice kick there connects. And oh, forearm right there by Styles. And a nice kick to the gut. And ducks under that. And now Cena has him up. And oh, Pele kick. Almost thought we were going to get an attitude adjustment there. And now, oh, Swerve, Hurricane Rana. And now Cena into a roll-up of his own. And now Styles has him for a German suplex connects. And now, oh, runs into a knee strike by Swerve. Jumps over him there. And oh my goodness. And an arm drag by Styles. Quick action here early in this matchup is an Irish whip. And now, oh, Japanese arm drag right there to Cena. It's now Swerve, though. Swerve has made his way to the top rope and a missile drop kick. Connects to AJ Styles and now gets taken down with a drop toe hold, but able to get out of it. And oh my goodness, gets taken over the top rope right there. And now here comes Styles. Oh, belly-to-belly suplex right there into the corner. As now, oh, swiping away the hand and a forearm. Connects to Cena. Cena with a strike right back. And a chop connects right to the chest of Cena. And oh my goodness, another strike. Enziguri connects to the back of the head. And Swerve now with a house call. Out of nowhere to Styles is now Cena lifting him up for an attitude adjustment here. And Swerve able to get to the ropes over the apron. And a nice shot to Cena as Swerve now has Cena there. And a Death Valley driver by Swerve right there on the apron. As now Styles getting himself back to his feet and he sees Swerve and Cena on the outside. What is AJ Styles thinking right here? Springboard, shooting star press on the outside. Connects onto both men. What a move there by Styles. And I don't think he's done there. Another springboard. 450 splash right there to Swerve in a cover. No, kick out by Swerve. Swerve able to kick out there. Two insane moves by AJ Styles. Is now getting Swerve Strickland up. He might be looking for a Styles clash right here. But Swerve able to flip out of it. And oh, super kick connects. Drops Styles to a knee. And oh, DDT takes Styles down right there. And now, oh, hooking him. Deadlift. Brainbuster connects in the ring right there. And now, oh, shoulder tackle by Cena. And once again, right there by Cena. And now, oh, ducks under that strike. And a back suplex connects. And now Cena is going to look for the five-knuckle shuffle here. But now Styles here. Oshikoroshi connects. And now Styles is going to look for one of his own here. Styles now hitting the ropes, but Swerve with a discus lariat takes both men out the ring. As now Swerve hopping up on the apron here. Apron moonsault connects to AJ Styles on the outside right there. As now Swerve taking it back into the ring right now. As Cena back up to his feet, but gets caught with a shot and a kick to the gut. And now hitting the ropes, ducks under that. And oh, big uppercut connects to Cena. As now, oh, Irish whip by Cena there, and a big boot connects. As Swerve in full control here over Cena. Now looking for a flatliner. No, gets caught. Gets caught. Attitude adjustment connects. Cover by Cena. Swerve kicks out at 2. Swerve just able to kick out of 2 after the attitude adjustment out of nowhere. And now a chop by Cena. And oh, forearm connects. These two going back and forth. As now Styles getting back into the equation here. And a calf kick right there. And a strike to Cena. As now Styles taking the striking abilities to both these men. As a Pele kick right there to Cena. Swerve hitting the ropes. And oh, drop kick connects. And now, oh, jumps over Cena. Cena hits the ropes, and oh my goodness. Runs into a kick by Styles. Cena's in the corner stunned. As now, oh, Styles is looking for something, but got caught with a super kick. As now, Strickland setting up the home invasion. Connects to AJ Styles. Was looking for a cover. No, gets dragged out of it into an STF by Cena. STF is locked in. Is Swerve gonna tap out here? And is John Cena gonna become the Intercontinental Champion? As Swerve is in trouble. Locked in right here to the STF. John Cena's key submission. As he's been in this submission hold for a long time. But Styles finally coming to his senses, waking up here after that home invasion. And getting him, dropping on the knee. Styles with the cover. Cena kicks out at 2. And all 3 men are down here. What a match we have seen so far from these 3 competitors as they make their way back to their feet. And meeting back in the middle here is, oh, forearm connects. And here comes Swerve right to Styles, but flips out of that back suplex. But oh my goodness! Cena with a DDT right there. And going after Swerve now, springboard stunner connects. Takes down Swerve. And now, oh my goodness, here comes Styles flying out of nowhere. Went for a reverse DDT, but now Cena with a code red. Code red by Cena. And now a house call. House call by Swerve. But here comes Styles now. Styles clash connects right on to Cena. But Swerve rolls out the ring. Swerve rolls out the ring right there. So Styles covering Cena right here. And oh! Kicked out. If Swerve didn't roll out the ring right there, we might have just seen another retention by the Intercontinental Champion AJ Styles. As what a sequence we just saw. As AJ Styles now looking at Cena here. Getting back to his feet. And now, uh-oh. I think I know what he's looking for. Stalking Cena. And removing his elbow pad here. Not looking good for John Cena. And here he goes. But Swerve grabs his leg. Takes out Styles. He was looking for a phenomenal forearm. And now has Styles up and drops him right on the gate. My goodness, is now Swerve getting back in the ring here. And here he comes. Oh! Lariat connects. He might have been going for another house call. But gets hit with a lariat. And now Cena looking for it. Hitting the ropes in 5-knuckle shuffle connects. And now he's stalking Swerve here. Getting them up. But now Styles, springboard. Phenomenal forearm. Takes out Cena. Phenomenal forearm right to Cena. And now looking for the cover. But now, oh my goodness, Swerve sends him out the ring. Cover. But Styles able to drag him out the ring just in time. And a forearm connects. Is now German suplex, no, flips out of it. And oh, big boot. And now Swerve on the apron. Swerve stomp connects on the outside. Swerve now getting Styles back into the ring here. As, oh, here comes Cena. Kick to the gut and a bulldog. Right there, takes out Swerve. And now, oh, here comes Styles. Gets dropped as well by Cena right there. And now, what is John Cena thinking here? Getting both men on his shoulders. Styles and Swerve set down with an attitude adjustment. And we have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, John Cena.
And he has done it. John Cena is a champion in LWA. As AJ Styles is finally dethroned here tonight. And the man to do it is John Cena. What a reign we saw from AJ Styles. But it comes to an end, and we have a new era for the Intercontinental Championship with John Cena at the helm. But next up, it's time for the main event between Cody Rhodes and Daniel Bryan for the LWA World Heavyweight Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LWA Heatwave. What a triple threat match we just saw with a new Intercontinental Champion being crowned in John Cena. But now, next up, we head towards our main event with the LWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line between Cody Rhodes and Daniel Bryan. And here comes the LWA 2025 Money in the Bank winner, Daniel Bryan. He obviously turned in that briefcase a night later to get this match in advance for tonight. Bryan has only challenged for the LWA World Heavyweight Championship once in his career at New Year's Revolution. He came up short in that matchup, but it was due to some shenanigans by the then World Heavyweight Champion Adam Cole. But Bryan now looks to right the past here tonight and win the LWA World Heavyweight Championship. And here is the LWA World Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes been on an absolute tear as of late since winning that LWA World Heavyweight Championship. He was the man to dethrone Adam Cole, a person that beat Daniel Bryan. So if we have any sort of statistics to who could win this matchup, it is that.
The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the LWA World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the American Dragon, Daniel Bryan. And his opponent, fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the LWA World Heavyweight Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And here we are. Two titans gonna collide here tonight. Cody Rhodes versus Daniel Bryan. The American Nightmare versus the American Dragon. It's sure to be a good one, and it's all for the LWA World Heavyweight Championship. And now here we go, ref ringing the bell as these two now meeting in the middle of the ring with an arm lock, but Daniel Bryan able to quickly shift out of that, showing that wrestling expertise. Daniel Bryan, one of the best to do it when it comes to technical ability, but so is Cody Rhodes. We know the amateur wrestling background of Cody Rhodes, but now locking up once again. Cody Rhodes, a former state wrestler in high school, but a headlock takeover by Bryan right there. Cody able to get out of it with an arm lock. cinched in on Bryan, but oh, Bryan getting him once again, has an arm lock of his own. Or wrist lock right there is now, oh, transitioning into a waist lock by Cody Rhodes. But oh, taking him down once again. And here we are again at square one. And now what's Bryan thinking here? Trying to go for Cody's wrist, but Rhodes able to evade him. And now once again with a collar and elbow tie up here. And an Irish whip there by Rhodes sends him into the ropes. Ducks under that strike. Here comes Bryan here. Jumps over him there. Hit the ropes once again. Here he comes. Oh, gets dropped down. Rhodes now has Bryan. But Bryan able to transition. Now has him. And oh, might be looking for those stomps here. But Rhodes able to transition out of it. Getting him up once again. Oh, takes him down with a kick right there. Might be looking for that surfboard submission. But Rhodes trying to keep his arm or his hand away from Bryan there, trying to grab it, but Rhodes able to evade it, rolling through there, and now, oh, headlock right there by Rhodes. These two going at it on the mat here as a waist lock by Bryan here. Rhodes grounded, just trying to wear him down over time to where moves are more effective, but now Rhodes able to get out of that, and oh, slap right there connects. And now Rhodes might be looking for a disaster kick. No. Ducks under that. And now Bryan with a back suplex in the middle of the ring. And now Bryan with the elbows raining down on the shoulder blade of Rhodes there. Now getting him up. And a chop connects to the chest of Rhodes. And oh, ducks under that roundhouse kick. And Rhodes with a waistlock takedown right there. Rhodes now has Bryan rolling him around in that waist lock. Going the other direction now. As Bryan trying to get out of it. Flings him off him in the ropes there. Ducks under that strike. Bryan now, here he comes. No, gets caught with a power slam and a cover by Rhodes. But an early kick out there by Bryan. Now Rhodes getting Bryan up here in the corner, and a chop connects right there. And now an Irish whip, no. Oh, arm wrench right there by Bryan. Now getting him the advantage once again and stomps on the arm. Now Bryan. Oh, while he's against the ropes, a kick straight to the chest and another one connects. And Danielson might be looking for a Northern Light suplex right there, connects. And now a cover here by Bryan. These two going to have to do more to each other to get each other down for the 3 count. But now Bryan with another headlock. Just grounding Cody Rhodes. He's been trying to do that all matchup. But now Cody Rhodes bouncing him against the ropes, sending him. Here comes Bryan, and a drop kick right there by Rhodes. Plants Daniel Bryan on the mat, and now looking for a snap suplex, connects by Rhodes. And now Cody Rhodes sending Daniel Bryan out the ring here. And now Rhodes on a mission here, hitting the ropes. Here he comes. No, gets caught. Gets caught in a double underhook, and a butterfly suplex connects. On the outside floor there. Is now setting him up against the barricade. As now these strikes. A kick right to the chest connects. Just punishing Cody Rhodes here as much as he can. He's now getting up to the top. Here comes Bryan with a knee strike. And now cover here. Rhodes able to kick out at 2. As Bryan now has Rhodes right where he wants him in this wrist lock on the ground here. As now Rhodes trying to roll out of it. Kicks up and hits him with the shoulder tackles. Now hitting the ropes here. Hops over him. And a Cody cutter connects. Covered by Rhodes here. Bryan powers out at 2. A surprise Cody cutter out of basically nowhere there. But Bryan able to kick out as now Cody has them up once again, and a chop connects right there. As, oh, misses that strike, and now, oh, dragon suplex by Bryan connects. And now, oh, Cody in trouble. These kicks connecting. These kicks, no, ducks under that one. And now, oh, into the turnbuckle. Right back into him. Flips out of that German suplex. Bryan now hitting the ropes. Oh, ducks under that boot. Hitting the other ropes, and a forearm connects. Takes down Rhodes there. He's been trying to hit that all matchup, I'm pretty sure. And now a corner dropkick connects. Bryan not done there. Hitting the turnbuckle, and here he comes. Basement dropkick in the corner. And now he's not done. Hitting the turnbuckle once again. And here he comes for a second time with a dropkick to Rhodes. Is now with a bulldog. As Bryan now hooking Cody Rhodes here. But Rhodes able to power out of it here. Has him in vertebreaker position. And it connects with a vertebreaker. Rhodes with a cover here on Bryan. Bryan kicks out at 2.5. What a reversal there by Cody Rhodes to turn what looked like a cattle mutilation to me into a vertebreaker. And now Rhodes with a strike there to Bryan, and once again, just taking it to Daniel Bryan here. As, oh, big calf kick by Bryan, and a big roundhouse kick right there. And now, the Psycho Knee! The Psycho Knee connects! Covered by Bryan! Rhodes kicks out! These two going back and forth. And now Bryan might be looking to lock into the bell lock here. Has to get the arm of Cody Rhodes, the left arm of Cody Rhodes in between his legs to fully lock it in here. But now Rhodes able to try to escape out of the ring on the apron now. As, oh, headbutt connects. Another one. A series of headbutts by Bryan connects, and a big kick right to the face of Rhodes. And now just hanging him on the ropes there. Exiting the ring, and now getting up to the top rope. It looks like Daniel Bryan is stalking Cody Rhodes here, who is hung up on the ropes. And now Bryan coming down with a knee. No, misses right there. Springboard by Cody with a disaster kick. Springboard disaster kick connects right there. And Cody Rhodes is feeling it. And now getting the American Dragon up here, looking for a crossroads. Here it comes. No, Bryan able to get out of it. And oh my goodness, Rainmaker! Rainmaker by Bryan connects, and now Daniel Bryan looking for a cattle mutilation here on Cody Rhodes. It is locked in here. One of the most dangerous submissions, and one of the many submissions he has in his arsenal. As Rhodes looking to counter it with another vertebreaker. Not going to work there. As Bryan now getting him up for one of his own. And Rhodes able to get out of it there. And oh, a big strike to the back of the head of Bryan. And now what is Rhodes thinking here? Getting him up, and a final reckoning connects in the middle of the ring. And Rhodes now getting back up to his feet. Has Bryan now getting him up for a powerbomb, but a Hurricane Rana by Bryan sends the champion out the ring. And Bryan now springboard Senton Bomb connects on the outside to Cody Rhodes. What a move there by Daniel Bryan to take out Cody on the outside. Anything for the World Heavyweight Championship here, as these two are going to continue to battle on the outside at the chop. Right there by Bryan as these strikes connecting. And oh my goodness, missed that kick, went straight into the metal post, and his shoulder does the same. As now Rhodes on the attack with a strike. And now, oh my goodness, straight into the steel steps goes Cody Rhodes. Is now, oh, big kick to the gut right there. And now, what is Daniel Bryan thinking here? Getting him up for a suplex. No, gets out of it. Crossroads position here by Rhodes. Crossroads on the outside connects. And now both men are down on the outside. Rhodes obviously can't pin him out here. He's going to have to get him all the way back into the ring before he can try to win this matchup off that Crossroads. As now I think he's going to do just that. Covered by Cody Rhodes. And no! Bryan able to kick out. You got to think that move being connected on the outside all that time it took to get him back into the ring and cover him probably gave time for Bryan to recover. As now Daniel Bryan is down. Rhodes has to capitalize. Bryan now meeting him up there, taking him down with a belly-to-belly suplex off the top. This match so damn even here, and now these kicks connecting by Bryan to the back and the chest of Cody Rhodes. Each kick coming with such velocity. And now Bryan hits the final kick, takes down Rhodes, and Bryan's pumped up here. And now here comes Bryan here. No, gets caught. And now Rhodes locking in a figure 4 leg lock here on Bryan. Figure 4 leg lock cinched in here on Daniel Bryan. He's in trouble. And now Bryan looking to scratch and claw his way to the bottom rope. Barely able to make it now. Cody Rhodes going to try to take the opportunity, but gets pushed off there. And a discus, no, misses that there. And now gets taken down. And an ankle lock locked in here by Cody Rhodes. Bryan is in major trouble here. Just had a figure 4 applied on him. And now this ankle lock cinched in tight here. As now Bryan rolling through. Cody kicked the ref on the way down. He's out the ring. We don't have a ref for the moment, I guess. As now, here comes Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with a lapel lock locked in here. A lapel lock cinched in on the World Heavyweight Champion. The ref is down though. Even if he does tap, I don't know if that would end the contest as there's no ref. As Bryan has it cinched in here. And Cody rolling through, able to get out of it. And oh, jab right there by Rhodes, and another one connects. And now, Cody Rhodes, bionic elbow connects. And now Rhodes hitting it. Super Cody Cutter. And he's not done there. Powering him up for a crossroads, it looks like. Here we go. What? What the hell? Super kick onto Cody Rhodes. Who in the hell is that? Who in the hell is that? Is now hitting the ropes. Oh my goodness. Last shot. I think I know who that is. Adam Cole. Adam Cole has returned. We haven't seen him in about a year and a half since that man right there, Cody Rhodes, beat him for the LWA World Heavyweight Championship, and now pulling Daniel Bryan over him and exiting the ring here. He may have just screwed over Cody Rhodes as he's not even under LWA contract right now. He is a complete outsider as these two in the ring have not moved as the referee now getting back in the ring. We have a new LWA World Heavyweight Champion. Absolutely unbelievable. A crazy match ends like that with Adam Cole making his return and costing Cody Rhodes the LWA World Heavyweight Championship. I'm sure Daniel Bryan didn't know about this. Daniel Bryan doesn't like to win this way. He said it himself leading up to this matchup as Cody Rhodes is pissed off and he has a right to be. As Daniel Bryan doesn't even look happy that he won the championship. But nevertheless, what a match we just saw and what a show we were able to witness tonight. We thank you all for watching. We will see y'all in the next one. Peace.
You win. Perfect.